ever, the world's nonprofits and NGOs are playing a vital role in the welfare of our communities. We have found that the fundamentals of fundraising continue to serve as guiding principles for navigating during the COVID crisis. 5 of the key fundamentals include staying focused on your mission, adapting your case for support to the new environment, engaging in strategic and ethical thinking, and deepening your relationship with donors and stakeholders. Lastly, demonstrating nimble and sound management to include taking care of your employees and the use of online technology. For organizations on the front lines of the pandemic, it is easier to demonstrate both relevance and the case for support. For organizations that have been indirectly affected by the pandemic, like many of you, it is time to ramp up focus on your mission, which we define as why your organization exists. It is not what your organization is doing, but why it is doing it. Right now, many organizations are combining mission with technology by conducting online briefings with stakeholders, always tying back your organization's mission and how it is meeting unmet social needs. If we learned anything from the financial crisis of 2008, we learned this. Donors stopped giving to organizations when they no longer felt connected to them. The Hope for Depression Research Foundation, an H2Growth client, raised funds largely through events before the COVID-19 crisis. It is pivoting to produce virtual events, and in this time of quarantine and self-isolation, they have found a way to connect online with both the people they want to help and those that support them. Depression is a leading cause of disability worldwide, while the foundation's mission is to support a global research network. The core of its mission is to help people with depression. So as a result of the COVID-19 crisis, the foundation has created a daily email called Hope at Home, or a daily dose of hope in your inbox, offering words of encouragement, reports on the latest science, tips for creating positive habits, and ways to connect with people. With Hope at Home, the foundation is accomplishing really 3 things rather well: serving the public good, demonstrating even greater relevance during a crisis, and staying top of mind with stakeholders and supporters. Now, in higher education, in both the US and internationally, graduate and professional training organizations like Heritage Management Organization are rapidly expanding their online presence. For Heritage, it is ramping up its online offerings with a laser focus on its mission, which is to train heritage professionals worldwide. Heritage is now offering the master's program completely online and building out its distance learning capacity for all of its professional training workshops. They are adapting to the new environment, working both rapidly and strategically, knowing that competition for funding and online programming will be fiercer as a result of this pandemic. In both examples, funders are responding positively. Donors respond to organizations with plans. Sound plans indicate sound management, and donors want to have confidence in the organizations they support, especially major donors. Right now, we're working with organizations on conducting strategic reviews, whether or not they have strategic plans in place. Both organizational and fundraising plans need to address the short, mid, and longer terms. Short term is right now in the continuously changing crisis environment. Midterm is planning for what is projected to be a drawn-out recovery until a vaccine is developed and widely distributed. And longer-term planning is for what will be the new normal in all aspects of our lives, beyond the initial recovery and likely social and economic reforms. We are also working with nonprofits to update their cases for support. To update your case for support, you can ask yourselves a few questions, such as, what new initiatives are you contemplating or implementing in response to this crisis? How have your strategic and funding priorities changed? Are your new plans reflected in your case for support? Does it make sense to create a special matching fund to help survive the crisis? Would your funders support professional development while employees work from home to build capacity and retain talent? Given what you know about your supporters, what donors are likely to take a virtual meeting now? These are questions that can be answered as part of adapting your plans and your case to the current environment. In closing, stay focused on your mission, why you do what you do, or why your organization exists. Find ways to adapt quickly and share it with others. Above all, stay connected to your supporters and stakeholders and ask them to support you during this critical time. On behalf of Heritage and H2Growth, we wish you much success in navigating through the COVID-19 crisis. And remember, take care of yourself. Your family, your colleagues, and your communities need you.